Hello, welcome to Mideast in Depth, part of Levant TV's Press Reviews. In a piece in the Daily Telegraph, Coughlin asserts that 10 years after the 7/7 attacks, al-Qaeda has been routed. However, he warns that now the West has to face up to ISIS, which is far more ruthlessly efficient and cruel than the Osama bin Laden cult. In a reflective tone, Coughlin remarks the July 7 attacks turned out to be the high point of al-Qaeda's attempts to terrorize the British mainland. Subsequent efforts to carry out similar outrages in the UK were thwarted by the improved intelligence on al-Qaeda's operation available to UK officials. He states that al-Qaeda has now been replaced by the far better organized, ruthlessly efficient supporters of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, Isil, who have dispersed bin Laden's group both in terms of notoriety and cruelty. Coughlin reflects if al-Qaeda is a busted flush in terms of its ability to mount high-profile attacks, the same cannot be said for ISIS, as last month's killings in Tunisia have demonstrated. He adds the challenge now for our leaders is to apply the same resolve and resources that were used to destroy al-Qaeda and defeat ISIS. These include maintaining the highest standards in intelligence gathering and analysis, as well as carrying out clinical kill or capture missions against ISIS extremists plotting major attacks. On a final note, the journalist stresses, for without a clear and coherent strategy for defeating ISIS, the streets of Britain could once again be filled with the acrid smell of death and destruction. Senior writer at Gulf News, Joseph Kechichian, focuses on Tunisia, highlighting that the country's security requirements must not be ignored, but more guns will not ensure safety in the country. Reflecting on the recent massacre in Sousse, which killed 38 British tourists, neither though promises nor kind words will help Tunisia with the political transition underway. The writer asserts Tunisia is actually ideally placed to overcome existing socio-cultural differences, not only because it can, with a little help, defeat extremists who cherish worthlessness, but also because its citizens are well aware of both their strength as well as their weaknesses. However, he then points out that regrettably, neither Tunisian government officials nor their Western backers managed to close the poverty gap, with high unemployment and other shortcomings allowing some to find solace in extremist rhetoric. He continues, asserting that security requirements cannot and must not be pushed under the proverbial rug, but more guns will not ensure safety. He adds Tunisia may well need more sophisticated weapons systems to patrol its long borders with Libya to prevent the flow of smuggled weapons, but much more is required as well. The journalist concludes stating that Tunis must push forth with economic reforms and democratization. Indeed, the best way to eliminate meaninglessness is to address social needs, alleviate poverty, and spread prosperity. That was it for today's brief analysis. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. Or subscribe to Mideast in Depth on iTunes. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.